Hello, Julia. My name is Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis, so that's what you're looking at here. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use your existing website, this very website, to get more customers online. And I mean, that's what this was made for, right? Now, I'm going to show you a few things that you can implement today, honestly. And I'll be showing you one of your competitors, your local competitors' websites, show you why they are pulling ahead in the internet race here, and how you can counteract that, how you can become top dog, as it were. And I'm going to show you, well, the first thing I'm going to do is there's some things that about your website that are lovely. You have a great website in many respects. It does seem kind of abrupt to have it sort of be about us there, as opposed to more about, I don't know. For instance, I don't know why these are on a second page, your services. When I click on that and it shows me your roofing, that's great, but it has this sort of partial word up here, and that's where siding is, all by itself. Why does it need to be by itself? I bet it's very lonely over there. Just have all your services on one page. You know, if you want a different category for it, that's fine. Just put it on big letters right here, siding. That would be simpler for people to navigate. Because you do want people to navigate. You do want people to enjoy their time on your website, just as you would want them to enjoy their time in your office if you invited them in to give them an estimate of some sort. That would be, you know, something you'd do. You'd be very welcoming to them. You want your website to be welcoming in that respect. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you after looking at your website, I have a paid tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. This is something I subscribe to, and it gives me a bunch of the metrics of your site, the actual numbers of how it's been performing over the last couple months. Now, I normally don't do this. I'm going to jump right in, though, and show you that you have had absolutely no traffic last month from a Google search. And that's what we're talking about here. Here is a Google search. I did Waterbury, Connecticut, roofing and siding. And I'm going to explain how Google works, because most people don't know, and if you don't know how something works, you can't take advantage of it. And I'm going to explain Google by explaining this results page. Now, up at the top, you have paid ones. There is no problem with having a paid ad up there. It works for some people. It does not work for some people. It all depends. And I don't know what it depends on. I have no idea what those metrics are, but I myself have put an ad for a business that I have, and it did not work for me. But other people has. So I'm not saying one way or the other. You know, it's just up to, I don't know, the gods of the internet. Now, below the paid ones, we have what we call the map pack in my industry. Well, there's one paid one right here, Pinnacle. The reason we call it the map pack is, yeah, you guessed it, it's attached to a map. These three folks did something that the folks down here did not do well, and that is they filled out a Google business profile. Now, a Google business profile is like any other online profile. It has a bunch of boxes for you to fill in. And it's going to ask you what year you started your business, what time your hours are, and it's going to provide some Google reviews, if you have any on Google already. It'll put them up here, only good ones. Honestly, it will look for the best ones and have a little excerpt from that. And so this isn't a bad place to be. It's not the end all be all. It is near the top, but a lot of people skip by both the paid and this one, and they go right here to what we call the organic search results. Now, I neglected to mention, this is the very first thing that the Google algorithm wants. Now, the Google algorithm was developed by Google to give its search customers the most relevant results that could be gotten. Relevancy to Google is very different than it is to you and me. Relevancy to them means they have a particular kind of website. And to you and me, it might mean they have a good rating at the Better Business Bureau or a customer satisfaction. Any number of things. But to them, you know, it's website. That's what they are, a website company. No, so this is the very first thing that the algorithm is looking for. It wants to make sure that you're actually serious about being part of the Google family, as it will. Now down here is the organic search results, but again, it's ordered by the algorithm. It's not random. If you do the search tomorrow and the day after and the day after, these are always going to be up on top unless somebody changes something inside their website. And that was what I was talking to you about before, changing something inside your website to get better results. Now, this is the very first actual company that I found. This is a Facebook page. It's not relevant. This Old House's Roofer Lists. That's Angie's List. So these are actually the very first contractors that I find, roof contractors, Brown Roofing, and I'm going to call them your Google competitor. And here is their website. Nothing to write home about, but I'm going to do something really fast with yours. Here we go. Copy, and I'm going to put it into this word counter because what we're looking for here is content. Content is king at Google. Google loves content in various ways because content is what they figure is going to educate their clients about whatever it is that their client typed into that search. Now, as you can see, they have 2,141, which is great for them. Not so great for you because you only have just under 400. Now, the reason I say that is because Google thinks that they want, Google has decided that 1,500 words is the minimum number of words that you can have on a web page to adequately explain what the people were searching for in that Google search box. So if you don't have very many words, they're not going to consider you a very good contender for being able to educate their search clients. Now, this is not good for you, but it's not hard to get more words on your website. It's truly not. But having shown you 1,500 words, I also want to point out that, competition in business is also competition in Google. You want to get 2,142 words, at least. If not more, go for 2,300. And I can show you that a lot of their words, it doesn't look like it's laden with a whole bunch of words on here. It's not like there's a lot of copy. But a bunch of this stuff can be sort of, hidden by having different links that open underneath, for instance. They just have it all as plain old text. But, it doesn't look crowded with words. It doesn't look like, oh gosh, I have to read so much about this. Now, here's what I'm going to show you next, is that all words are not the same on Google. What we're talking about is keywords. Now, keywords is something, they are words and phrases that come from your industry. There's what sets you apart from, say, a dairy farm in Wisconsin. And these keywords come from your site, your competitors' sites, any site that comes up using this Google search that I did before, for instance. Google extracts all of those things, sees which little phrases, keywords are the most Googled, and then that becomes the #1 keyword, and second most Googled, second most keyword, and so on. Now, you only have one, and part of that is because you have so few words. I'm going to show you what your competitor has. They have 1,000. Now, that is a lot, and of course, it's not all on the home page. They have other interior pages that those are on, so it's not like half of the 2,000 words they have are keywords. That's not the way that works, but it's in the whole website. It's all the whole domain, this website and all the subdomains. Now, this is what their keywords are. It's going to be a lot of things that look very similar. Roofing Companies, Connecticut, emergency roof repair. I'm going to skip over anything that has their name in it because that's not relevant. But Roofer in Trumbull. See, this is going to be where it starts to be about communities. Westport, Milford, Waterbury. And all of these things are part of the keywords. Now, obviously, they're in a lot of other communities, so that will also up their keywords. But, they are very clever to have their web page be about, here they go. They say that they're in Waterbury. Are they? Probably not. They probably are somewhere else, but just serve Waterbury. That's not a bad strategy at all. Now, back to their keywords. A lot of these were going to be, there we go, like gutters, roof repair, shingles, there we go, scallop shingles. So those are the sorts of industry things. Like I have never used GAF scallop shingles as a sentence in my life. So that means it's probably part of your industry and not mine. So that's just some of the keywords. As you can see, it goes on for 32 pages. There's a lot of keywords in there, and you don't have to have the ones at the very end. You know, having the more important ones is what Google will consider more important. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you are backlinks. Backlinks is where you have your website on somebody else's website. You currently have one domain that you are on. Let me see if I can show you it. You're on Yahoo. That's good. That's not bad at all. You want more. I'm going to show you what your competitor has. You have one, they have 163. That is easy to catch up to. Here is what the sites that they're on: Home Advisor, MapQuest, Expertise, Yellow Pages, localyahoo.com. There you go. There you are. Porch.com, This Old House, Super Pages. A lot of these, including MapQuest, are places that you can get on by just filling out your information. Just going there and saying, hey, I want a profile. I want people to be able to find me easier. And it's not really about them finding your office on MapQuest. It's about having your office have a backlink, because this is a very large backlink domain rating. Now, the domain rating is the strength of a domain's backlink profile, meaning your site, you have one, excuse me, my voice is almost going. You have one backlink, but these folks have, thousands and thousands. A lot of people refer to homeadvisor.com. A lot of sites say, find me on MapQuest, and there's a link back to MapQuest. So that's why these have such a high rating. Your current rating is a 0. But even 0.2 would be fine for a company of your size. It's not about that number really. It's more about the referring domains. But here's what it all comes down to. Your referring domains and your keywords are served to put you in a position in the Google search that allows people to find you. And apparently nobody was able to find you on a Google search. And this is what your competitor had. They had 337 visitors. That's 10 visitors a day to their website. And that means that the odds of one of their visitors turning into a paying customer was 337 times greater than what you have. And that's just mathematical right there. That's just, the way it works. Now, obviously, not all of these are going to turn into something, but whatever that percentage is, it's higher than 0. So now, and this all has to do with their placement here. Now, I'm going to go and scroll down, and I want you to think about your own search history, Julia. I want you to think about when you're searching for something, how far down do you scroll before you say to yourself, you know what, I think I have enough. I think that I'm good to go. I don't have, a need to scroll for the whole afternoon, so I think I'll just use what I have from here on out. Probably have enough. Would you have, there you are, finally, would you have scrolled down this far to find yourself? This is why you don't have any visitors. Look how far down I had to scroll. That's more than 4 pages on Google. This is an easy fix by doing the things that I showed you. And this is, I'll just summarize. Google Business Profile, more keywords, and better and more backlinks. Now, these are things that you can implement, like I said before, right now. You can call your web designer and do that if they know how. And if they, we can help you make those changes. And that would be with the goal of getting you many new customers, which you would have a much better chance of if you had more visitors from Google. Google comprises 96% of your traffic, more or less. So, Eric will be following up with you and talking about, asking you about the ideas that I've discussed with you today, so get some feedback from you. So, Julia, thank you so much for your time, and have a great rest of your day.